What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gels. How y'all doing? We are back with Anthem. I'm gonna come back here, talk to Sentinel. That's who she works with. She's one of the she works with the Sentinels.
You're back. Okay.
Nice to see you too, Brin.
This might actually be a good thing.
Might?
A few beacons have gone quiet in the wilderness and we're short-handed. Those beacons are vital to my work here. If they're broken...
So I should go fix your beacons.
Ah, perfect. I'm so glad you offered.
My pleasure.
Good. I'll talk to you in the field.
No problem.
Okay, I originally thought her awkwardness was kind of a little endearing. Not so much anymore. I think she's just weird. Well, all right. I guess there's nothing else to really do. Again, no, shut up, dude. No. Go throw yourself off a mountain. Why? That's always. I don't know why that quickly became like my go-to. Go fuck yourself replacement. I love it. All right. Yeah, we still need to open one treasure chest to activate that trial, and 4 more combo triggers. For the Trial of Kareth. I have my Ranger out here, so that's my Interceptor isn't set up for combo triggers, but at least with my Incendiary Grenade and the, I forget what it's called, but I have that little rocket launcher, dismounted missile launcher, whatever the hell you want to call it. I have that, so yeah, we should be good. We should be good to go. Or I should be able to complete that probably in this mission if I focus on hitting those combos. As far as the other one, well, I don't know. Hopefully we'll find a treasure chest in this mission.
Freelancer. Brin here.
Yeah. I think. Okay, stop being awkward, lady. Let's go.
So, appreciate it.
Well, things went so smoothly last time we worked together. How could I say no?
Funny. That's funny. I'm sending you the direct route now.
All right, you know what? This chick's really kind of pissing me off now. I mean, I'm trying to understand here. Are they trying to make a character who is, and I'm not trying to offend people here when I say this, I'm being 100% honest. Are they trying to make a character who is autistic and they're having it being written by somebody who just doesn't understand autism? Or or was this just really bad writing? Because that's how she comes across. She comes across as somebody who's trying to act like an autistic person. It's really irritating to me.
Preparedness is key, but they're also useful for those architects we're constantly saving.
How so?
The scars are always cornering them.
No, I mean, how do the Arcanists use the beacon?
Oh, right. The beacons collect information on the scars. Movement patterns, other science things, I guess.
And note, before anybody wants to say, oh, how dare you, you're making fun of somebody for being... Yeah, I'm autistic. That's why it kind of pisses me off. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I'm offended, but I mean, it really does kind of annoy me when you listen to her and... It's like I said, it doesn't come off as natural. Maybe I can understand some awkwardness. I can maybe understand some stuttering. I have a stutter a little, well, right there, you just heard it. When I'm thinking or when I'm anxious or what, I pick up a little bit of a stutter. I pick up a bit of aphasia. I think that's the word for it. I could be off on that, but there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with.
One thing about the next beacon.
Yes.
It's in the middle of an established scar camp.
Okay.
Sounds like a fun challenge.
I'm assuming you're getting what I'm saying is, I can understand a stutter. I can understand a little bit of awkwardness in interpersonal situations, but just the way that her delivery is, it's just making me sit here feeling like I said, I can't tell if it's just bad writing or if somebody's really trying, or yeah, again, I'm going with bad writing.
come from.
Interesting.
I'll get off this topic, because... Alright, what to do? Okay, you said established scar... There they are. Oh, yeah.
The place. Time to do what you do best.
Flatterer.
That's right, because when I'm, hanging out in my established, camp, or, you know, my apartment, I just suddenly appear whenever an enemy's around. You know, otherwise I'm just invisible. Okay, I got one combo. Oh god, I blew myself up a little bit. Yeah, I switched up my sniper rifles. Now I got something that's semi-automatic.
How's it coming?
A little busy.
That sure is a lot of scars.
Yeah, I did notice.
Would help me get those combos if the things I hit with my grenades didn't die immediately.
Seriously? The area is secure.
I expected no less. Now, onto the beacon.
Where's the beacon? How do you get this beacon out here? Like, did the beacon come first and then the scar camp, or did the scar camp come up first and then you put a beacon there?
There are a lot of dead scars in the area.
Go figure.
There's just one damaged beacon left, Freelancer.
All over it.
Alright, I believe I still need 3 more combos. So that's kind of going. That's going to be my focus. Hopefully, it's something with a lot of health.
The last beacon you need to repair is here, Freelancer.
Oh yeah, this doesn't look like an area that a bunch of things are going to run out and attack me.
Activated.
Signal acquired.
See, this is an area I don't mind defending because it's a big enough area that I can move around in. Oh, but I don't, of course. The one time you give me all this area that I can run around, I don't have to actually fight while I'm in it.
Beacons are active and breeding a massive scar presence nearby. While you're out there?
Say no more.
See right there, how come she's perfectly... I don't know, man. It's like I said, I think her right, I think that they intend, this is my guess with her character. They intended her to be an autistic character, and the person who wrote her dialogue had no clue yeah, I just had no clue about it, or not had no clue about what they were trying to write. Had no clue about autism or anything like that, because that's the only thing I can understand. I can think that makes sense for why this character's dialogue is so annoying.
We have no way of knowing.
Good thing.
I don't know. Maybe mine. Maybe it's.
This was very, helpful.
Was that so hard?
Scars ahead!
What was that? What was I about to say? You know, maybe it's one of those. It's like.
Mechanist machinery everywhere, Brin. What's going on?
I don't know, but these are definitely the scars on my face. Deal with them now, properly.
Oh, that's my train of thought.
There's more now.
Yeah, I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I think again. I was basically just.
They can't hear you, but I appreciate the effort.
I honestly, I think I was just kind of repeating a point I made earlier about her character. It's like it was written by somebody who was trying to put, you know, a high-functioning autistic person in a game that I think just ended up. But they just ended up making stereotypes, and you know what I mean. It just. It just ends up making her annoying, and yeah, it just doesn't sound right. Because I hope that I can at least speak without being, at her age, in which I would assume would be would be somebody who is high functioning, again, similar to myself, has an ability to speak to people. Or at least who's gotten to, you know, like her position in life, should be able to, again, like myself, speak to people. And keep the awkwardness, you know, at least toned down. I don't know. Again, maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm way off base. Maybe, I don't know.
Got a few fragments back.
Good, but bad. There's more scars.
Damn it, come on. Give me the combo.
You need to get those fragments.
There we go.
You need to collect those fragments.
Shut up. I'm doing other stuff because apparently the Anthem gods or the ghosts of these tombs require me to do very specific gameplay actions for some reason that makes no goddamn sense. Yes, instead of complaining about what I was complaining about, now I'm going to go back to complaining about how dumb it is that I have to complete these challenges to open these tombs. Because from a story perspective, that makes no goddamn sense. Like, make me solve a riddle to find their location, or make me, I don't know, like I said, solve a riddle to find the location, run a gauntlet, do something.
A lot, but you did it.
That's what I do.
Tag this equipment for sentinel recovery. Please.
There. Tagged one of the relics hooked up to Arcanist machinery for pickup.
What are the scars doing with all this? I'll see you back at the fort, freelancer. Thank you.
Now, I didn't need a 10-second countdown on... Whatever. I'm just being an asshole now. Oh, man, those were good tacos. Sorry, I had dinner in between. In between that cut, I thought my dad would take a little longer. He went out. He was getting food, and he's like, "Hey, you want me to bring you something?" Yeah, sure. Start choking on my Mountain Dew. We get this place in town. It's like a Greek Mexican fusion. Actually, pretty good. And there's pork belly tacos. Oh my god, great! Tons of cilantro, onion.
Freelancer, it's good to see you.
Hey, Brin.
New day, new contract. What do you say?
Tell me more.
So, Scars are collecting Arcanist machinery and Shaper relics. Why?
Are you asking me, or...?
Thanks to you, we recovered a Scar-modified relic. I've sent Arcanists to our off-site Sentinel base for protection while they study it.
Good thinking.
Not that I think anything will go wrong, but...
Send the person who's good at eliminating both scars and Shaper relics.
I hoped I could count on you. Appreciate it, Freelancer.
Yeah, well... I'm gonna keep to my Ranger. I'm really liking the weapons I have. They hit hard, man. Yeah, I really don't have much else. I mean, it's sometime I don't know, I should go around and do all these optional conversations. But the other part of me is just meh. I mean, they're cute, they're funny, it's just they're not important. I just don't really care. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to be those talks they have with your companions in a Dragon Age game or in a Mass Effect game. But in this one, I especially don't care because guess what? It's they're not even companion characters. They're just random passersby who I really just don't care about.
Brin here, freelancer. Hello. I really do appreciate you keeping an eye on this.
Sure. Any details?
The Arcanists are studying the Shaper relic we recovered. The Scars rigged it up to a bunch of Arcanist machinery.
Like the one that made those scorpions.
Yep. We're trying to figure out what this relic does.
And why the Scars wanted it so badly.
You know, I know I've brought this up in the past, but I think I'll bring it up again. I still have no idea. I've honestly forgotten a lot of how this world's set up. I mean, the whole thing, you know, with the Anthem of Creation and the relics, I at one point knew, but it's just like nothing is. I don't know. I feel like it set up a really cool kind of like backstory and world lore, and just really didn't do a lot with it.
Everything will be fine.
Just kind of let it go. Meh.
Keep me posted.
Will do.
Because, like I said, I mean, the idea of the Anthem of Creation, it's it's
Oh, well.
this thing that's.
Isn't much, since we're mainly at the fort. What, with Shaper relics being so fickle, this seems safer. Careful.
Agreed.
What was I saying? You know how the Anthem of Creation pushes along evolution, or at least as far as I've understood it. You know, and certain things have gone out of control, and
Fair enough.
that's what all these monsters and everything. Again, it kind of had an interesting backstory. But it just, like I said, I just don't think it did anything with it. It just kind of meh.
Don't worry. I'll go check it out.
Good. Yes.
You know, oddly enough, they set up a really cool backstory, and that's this kind of pseudo sci-fi, pseudo fantasy backstory for their world that involves guys in mech suits fighting monsters or other guys in mech suits. In all honesty, I would have left it. I would have left it at that. It's just, you know, hey, these bad guys popped up, and so we invented these mech suits to fight them, or, you know, the Anthem of Creation is just kind of simplify it a little bit. Instead, they did all this complex shit and this deep lore, but in all honesty, it doesn't mean dick. At least with, again, I keep bringing up BioWare's other titles here, with Dragon Age and Mass Effect and everything. There's a reason for their in-depth backstories and their... There's a reason for their in-depth backstories. There's a reason for all this, because especially in a game like Dragon Age, the political landscape of the game is extremely important. How all the different nations work, and a lot. Those games aren't just about action; they're about politics. You know, not only did they create this lore, they use it in the story and they interact with it. You know, it's a part of the story. With this game, same with Mass Effect. Again, there's so much, you know, lore with how, you know, the humans, you know, when the humans first discovered the Mass Effect relays and the travel and everything, they met the Turians. That led to the First Contact War, which also, you know, if you're not going to try and fix what you did with if BioWare, if you're not going to try and fix what you did, you know what you did with Mass Effect Andromeda. How about you know, make that game? You know, make the game of the First Contact War between the Turians and the humans.
Working on it.
I'm not sure how easy it would be to make like a true RPG on that, but I don't know. Again, even though they really kind of pissed me off with this game, and Andromeda wasn't as great as it could be, I still have faith in this company. Being BioWare, not EA. EA, you've kind of lost all my faith. What was I talking about? Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. But
Oh no.
What? I finished off all the scars.
The generator, it was a distraction. They've ambushed the base. They're going for the relic.
Oh, crap.
Freelancer, go. We'll be okay.
Heading over right now.
Freelancer?
Something else.
No. I just really, really hate scars.
oh, right. About how the other BioWare games seem to use their lore within their main stories. Again, the lore being the relationships between the different races in, well, even in Dragon Age, you know, how the dwarves interact with the elves, and the elves, the humans, yada yada yada. And then there's all the nations, and again, similarly with Mass Effect, with all the planets and the different species. That stuff's all important to the game in general. It's like I said with this, the whole Anthem of Creation, it all kind of takes a back seat to the story, which is basically just our freelancer trying to stop the Dominion. But it really never talks about why it never, that also kind of is because it's one of these sort of, these loot shooter,
We can't let
the fuck is that?
I'll figure something out.
You know, it's one of these kind of loot shooters where it's the story is honestly not the most important factor. Yet again, I would rather you not even try to have a cool story or anything. Don't. You know what? If you're just gonna say, the story, you know, we're gonna set something up really cool, and then not do much of jack with it. No, then just don't set it up. Just say, okay, here's guys in mech suits, you're fighting monsters, go. And you know what? It's all I need. Yeah, it's like I said, it's just it feels like it tries to set up and do some cool stuff, and then just goes, and no, and then just turns into guys in mech suits. It's annoying to me. I'd much rather have had just a better written game. I'm sorry. This always happens whenever I'm trying to do commentary and then get into combat. My brain does not multitask well. It's wasted potential. That's the word. That is the simplified way of saying that. Oh, I'm almost out of bullets.
Guys, take them out.
Got it.
Still thinking of a plan.
Take your time.
Okay, what is with the sound cracking? Like, that might be my connection's really shitty. But honestly, I have no idea what that is.
We'll have to destroy those hives. That's the end of
Done.
the hives. Now finish off the scars.
Yeah, except... I didn't know why I was standing on the outside of my bulwark. I mean... They've never been that nice to me before. They usually just charge right in.
Freelance, we're moving towards the Arcanists.
Okay.
Dead. 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 Come on, where are you?
Freelancer, just take it and go.
What?
The relic. The scars don't care about the base. They want that relic. They'll follow you.
On it.
And apparently that big flamethrower dude, who I did not kill, is
Okay, got the relic. It's going volatile. Now what?
I found you a clearing, far from civilization. The Arcanists wanted to know what that relic and their machinery does. I can think of a faster way to find out.
Take it far away and just set it off?
It's the only idea I have. Take it or leave it.
I'm taking it.
yeah, lady, that's a shit idea. I was saying there was that big flamethrower guy who I didn't kill. That apparently just randomly died, and I can't. Why can I not fly? I mean, I get it, this thing's placed right behind my thrusters, but still, why would you place it there?
Freelancer, drop it here.
Looks good. No civilians, plenty of space.
Let's do this.
Hey, check it out!
Creatures, get rid of them.
I am.
And fix that relic.
I will.
It's making creatures? You mean like all of them do?
Freelancer, scars caught up with you.
I noticed.
Is she really surprised about that? I mean, I thought that was basically what these things did. They ended up causing that a genetic mutation and stuff, or whatever.
You need to collect those fragments.
Fragment here.
Good. Fix it.
Reload, reload. I really messed up that toss. Okay, you stupid cat. You think this is funny? My entire screen is blocked by a cat. Oh, great. Now he's climbing behind my TV. Wonder what terrible, terrible things he can do. He can do back there. Okay, Brin, you want to come out here and do it? If not, how about you shut the fuck up? Oh, great, he's coming back around. Oh, you gonna get off my desk now, you little bastard? No, I'm talking to my cat.
Got a piece.
Back it goes.
If it wasn't obvious. If anybody's wondering, yes, that is how I talk to my cat. Oh, God. Well, he just erased like half my my whiteboard with my schedule on it. Fantastic. I've really got to get that thing hung up on the wall. I've only recovered one fragment. Holy shit, game, are you kidding me? Why am I still holding it? Oh, it's because you let go of the square button 1 second too early, so we ended up swapping your weapons. Why? Now it's assholes.
Great point. Terrible timing.
Right, sorry. Shoot now, talk later.
Here's one.
Return it to the relic.
God damn, won't all of you just die? And create more of them, aren't they? Ah, look at me, I'm freaking psychic. Bastards.
Okay, so that happened.
Well, the scars will leave your base alone now.
Right. That was terrifying and dangerous and kind of nuts. But it was maybe also possibly a little bit impressive.
Agreed. Hey, remember when this was supposed to be an easy mission?
Was it? Anyway, I need some time. Till later, freelancer.
Till next time, Brin.
I hate you, Brin.
Kista, I love you! You can't possibly love me as much as I love you, Ansem.
The hell is she listening to?
Hansen's too career-focused to waste time on romance. Especially not with the final power roaming free.
Okay, can we have our, like, end of your mission chain conversation, or no? There we go.
What are you up to?
No, freelancer, I didn't hear you come up. With our beacons back up, I can track the scars around the fort again. The Arcanists seem happy with the info they're getting, too.
Info that can help with our scar problem?
Eventually, maybe. Quite a lot, but not now. Later.
Eventually, maybe. I've never heard you so apathetic about killing scars.
No, it's a... I mean... But you've been helpful and deserve an explanation. If you want one.
Well, thank you, Brin. That's good of you.
I know. You're welcome.
Slow and steady.
I only know part of what the Arcanists have learned. But they say, one day, it could help to eliminate the scars entirely. Anyway, this means we have more work ahead of us.
You and I have made a solid team so far.
Keep it up, and my superiors might actually give me permission next time.
It won't be easy, but we can do this.
I'm starting to realize you don't back down from a fight.
It's a personal rule of mine. That and never eat braised rabbit before bed.
Fair.
Well, okay, looks like we're done with her. I need to still find one more treasure chest, which I have no idea how to do in this game because this game hates me. So I'll close here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links to stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned more next time. Until then, my name's AJ Gills. This is Something I Game channel. I'm out.